Mexico, Jalil Hackett. How you feeling tonight, man?
I'm doing well, man. Can't complain.
What brings you to Brooklyn, man?
A couple of my guys, that I came up in the amateurs with fighting tonight, so I came to show support.
Gotta ask you, since I am with Ring, we just released our 154-pound rankings. We got Boots at number 7. I seen you on Twitter. I do follow you. You was just like, more of a popularity vote. What makes you say that? Are you just not buying into the hype too much?
My whole thing, and people confuse it as, oh, he's talking bad about the list because he's not on it. That's not the case, because if I was to make the list, I wouldn't be on the list. But the 1, 2, 3, and 4, in my opinion, should be the belt holders.
Do you feel that every belt holder from every division should be a top dog?
Yeah, honestly, they because that's what we fight for, right? We fight for money and belts.
So if that's the case, who would you favor between Boots and a guy like Abros, who just won the WBA belt?
As far as picking to win, I think I'm picking Boots. But as far as the ranking, I feel like Abbas should be ranked higher than him because he's a belt holder at the division.
But isn't that a little bit of a contradiction? If you think one guy is better, but he has the belt.
It's a contradiction, but I just feel like, in any other sport, guys that hold titles, they're higher up compared to guys that we like. Boots is a guy that we favor, where Abbas is a guy with a world title at the division. So I just think, he should be rated higher.
Gotcha. Where do you see yourself maybe a year or two from now, man? How high up do you think you can see yourself going?
If not in the title, definitely in title contention.
I've seen you also on Twitter kind of talking a little bit about Xander Zayas, like, hey, you don't got a fight lined up, I don't got a fight lined up, I'd love to jump in and take that fight. Is the title fight something you're looking for right now, or do you just want to kind of continue to slowly build yourself up?
If the title shot is something that presents itself right now, I'm not turning it down. Right now he's in a situation where, like I've been saying, he needs me.
You think he needs you?
Yeah, all the other, let me elaborate.
Sure.
All the other champions, they're tied up. All the other guys even trying to get to fight him, they cool with fighting him, but they not trying to go to Puerto Rico. I'm willing to go. So it's like, hey, make it happen.
What do you think about him as a fighter, man?
Yeah, hell of a fighter. Most of the time, guys call fighters out when they feel like that guy's not good. I'm saying he's a great fighter. He's 22 years old. He's a world champion. That's a hell of a feat. But, I'm just saying that I'm better. I'm trying to get the opportunity to prove that I'm better. That's all.
Is there anybody, and it might be a little bit hard to answer, but is there anybody that you see either at your weight class, around your weight class, maybe around the same age, where you're just like, that's going to be my super fight? That guy's a great fighter. I'm a great fighter. We're going to meet up in the future for sure.
If the Xander fight doesn't happen within the next 12 months, later on down the line, maybe he picks up another belt. Maybe I grab me a title, and that becomes like a unification bout down the line. That's the guy.
Just last question for you, man. When can fans expect to see you next? And is it a top 15 opponent, top 25, or is that kind of hard to say knowing the business of boxing now?
I want to close out the year with another fight. We're coming off a fight in September. I want to get one more in before the end of the year, or maybe the top of 2026. As far as the opponent, whoever they send me, I'll make sure I make quick work of them like the last guy.
Gotcha. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
No, for sure.